We can just observe those thoughts popping up. We just observe it. It will vanish by itself. But the first step, we need to train ourselves to come back first. Right? Peace always begins from within. We need to come back. Come back, then peace will be with us. There are many people have standing along the road to see us walk. When you see us walk, what arises? At that moment when you see the monks walk, it's just like it touches your heart. Seeing some monks walking really tired and barefooted and things like that. And of course, when you see all the monks walking, this is your first time seeing with your eyes, seeing the monks walking in the United States, right? So this is something really, really new to most of us. And then we just want to look, we just want to see. That is when we actually pause and stop everything just to look. When we pause, when we stop everything we're doing just to look, that is when we look back within our heart. And so that moment is peaceful. That is the reason why I choose to do this walk, hoping that when I walk, when we walk, somebody can just pause, stop, and look at us to find some peaceful moment for themselves. That is all I expected from the beginning. I have never expected this crowd, this much of love. And it's been growing like this every day. So the turnout is really great, that a lot of us actually let go of everything and then come back within, join the peace. We have so many different backgrounds here, so many different skin colors here, different languages that we speak, right? We have officer, we have attorney, we have doctor, we have all kind right here, background right here. But why can we come together like this? And look, we are in the front of the church. The Buddhist monks are in the front of the church talking. What are the chances? For us, this is very honored and very grateful. If without you, who cannot we talk, who will listen, right? So in America, there's one quote say, it's always take two to tango, right? So it have you, have us, and the support of all our pastor here, then we have this chance together to talk and share. We have the connections. We could have walked on a different route, but no, we end up walking on this route. It means for all of us to meet. Is that right? Yes. And so we do have this special connection together. We should work together and join hands together to make peace bloom. By simply practicing mindfulness every day, once we are mindful, loving kindness and compassion will be with us. And of course, that also we need time to practice as well. Earlier at the beginning, I showed forgiveness and for loving kindness meditation. Those we can also practice. Simply every day we can just, before our breathing, if we want to practice loving kindness meditation, we have to love ourselves first. Remember, there's no one in this world love us more than ourselves. Even our husband or our wife. Okay? We could say, I love you forever, but not really. Well, that's honest. You know why? It's because when we're happy, that is forever. But when we are not happy with each other, what happened? Right? So, but a lot of the time, we are not happy with each other because we cannot have the same voice. We expect ourselves, she expects herself, She have her own expectation, I have my own expectation. Like that, how can we talk together? How can we have a peaceful life together? Very difficult. It's not easy. So that is why when we can practice like this, mindfulness, when we have mindful, it means when our husband says something, you will not react right away like before. Instead, get a cup of water, a cold one, hand it to him. He probably will push it away, but don't worry, get another one. We have plenty of glass cup, right? Get him another one until he calm. In the same way, when she's mad, don't even try. Give her some space, because when you talk to her, she will say, leave me alone. Well, familiar, right? So, when we are mindful enough, we know when to react, when not to react. Because we know that when we react, it's just like a rock hit another piece of rock. It will break. Cannot solve anything. That's why mindfulness will help us to pull back our reaction, to keep within, not to let it out. And so, loving kindness meditation, we can practice this way. First of all, we have to have loving kindness in order for us to radiate to somebody else. Same as peace. So before we want to radiate the loving kindness to anybody, we have to do it for ourselves first. We can sit straight and then close our eye, imagine of our face within this distance right here. Close our eyes and look at our face, imagine, okay? May I be well, be happy, be peaceful. May I be well, be happy, be peaceful, silently. If we can continue looking at ourselves, keep doing that until we feel calm and cool. That is when you can radiate to the next person. But you have to do it to the person with the same sex. We say we female, we have to do it to the female. We are male, we have to do it to the male. We have to do step by step first. Okay? Otherwise, when we are female and we think of one of the handsome men and say, may you be well, be happy and peaceful, for a couple of days you fall in love with that person. So step by step. And then once you have a strong loving kindness within you, you can share it with a different sex. That is how it works. And the forgiveness, you already know. Ask for forgiveness. You can do that every day. Okay? Let us all practice that way. We have been throwing so much hatred and anger and everything to the universe already. It's overwhelmed the universe. So that is why it reacts with all kind of disasters. Everything in this life. Believe it or not, whatever we throw it to the universe will come back to us. Just like a ball, when we throw it to the wall, it will bounce back. This universe is not for us to throw all kind of hatred and angers to it. It's not for that purposes. Instead, if we want to spread, if we want to throw something, we should throw loving kindness and compassion. If everybody throw in loving kindness and compassion to the universe, it will bounce back to all the beings, to all the people and all the beings in this universe. So, every day, when we wake up, we go to bed, we wake up, our mind is still fresh and pure. When our mind is fresh and pure, we should give our mind a job to do. Otherwise, it will pick up the trash, all the trash to chew it over and over again. Remember that? How do we give our mind a job to do? Get a piece of paper and a pen out. Remember, this is very important. We already memorized that because I say that many times too, and you probably seen it all over the internet. Today is going to be my peaceful day. But it's always worth it to get a piece of paper and a pen and write it down. Even we already memorize it so well. Write it down. Give the hands and the mind a job to do together. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Write that down. After that, read it over with our eyes. Many times, read it over and over with our eyes. Now that the mind with that statement, we give our mind another job to do, which is our eye. Whenever we pay attention to the writing in our hand, that is when the mind stick to our hand. Whenever we use our eye, the mind stick to our eyes. Okay? So after that, we read it out loud with our mouth. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Tell the universe that. Today is going to be my peaceful day. You can shout, you can yell that out loud, it's okay. If somebody say, are you okay? Are you crazy? That's fine, no problem. We know ourselves we are not. Okay? Today is going to be my peaceful day. Let the universe know that. So that no one can mess it up except us. We are the only person who can mess our days up. No one else. It doesn't matter what our husband said or done. It doesn't matter what our wife said or done, or the people out there or our friends. It really doesn't matter. As long as we are mindful enough, we know that we shouldn't react, then our day is still a peaceful day.